Released in 1997, Mario Kart 64 skidded onto the Nintendo 64 with the kind of fanfare only a Mario game can muster. As the second installment in the now iconic Mario Kart series, it wasn't just a sequel, it was a redefinition of multiplayer racing games. Building on the foundation laid by its predecessor on the Super Nintendo, Super Mario 64 expanded the concept into a fully realized 3D experience, setting a new benchmark for what a party game could be. Mario Kart 64 revolutionized the racing genre by seamlessly integrating traditional racing elements with inventive twists that capitalized on new possibilities offered by the Nintendo 64's 3D graphics. The game retained the essence of its predecessor's kart-based racing, but expanded every aspect into a more dynamic and visually engaging format. Tracks were not just circuits but roller coaster rides filled with hills, dips, bridges, and tunnels, each meticulously designed to leverage the 3D space, creating a sense of depth and speed that was unprecedented for the series. The game introduced a range of new features that significantly enhanced gameplay. One of the most impactful was the inclusion of 4-player split screen, allowing a quartet of players to compete simultaneously. This feature transformed Mario Kart 64 from a solo or dual experience into a party staple, fostering a competitive yet communal atmosphere that became central to its identity. The strategic use of items gained through randomized boxes added another layer of complexity and surprise, with players needing to master not only racing skills but also timing and strategy in item usage to disrupt opponents and protect their lead. Moreover, Mario Kart 64 refined the power sliding technique introduced in the original game, allowing players to execute tight turns without losing speed. Mastering this technique became crucial for navigating the more challenging turns and for executing pivotal maneuvers that could change the standings within seconds. The game also balanced character selection by offering a variety of races with different attributes, from light and quick to heavy and powerful, necessitating players to choose a character that best suited their racing style or the specific demands of each track. This reinvention of gameplay mechanics established Mario 64 as a model of how to adapt 2D concepts into fully realized 3D worlds. It wasn't just about making a racing game with better graphics. It was about rethinking how those graphics could enhance every aspect of gameplay, from the feel of the race to the interactions between players. The success of these innovations is evident in how they have been preserved and refined in subsequent entries in the series, cementing Mario Kart 64's legacy as a transformative title in racing game history. The transition to 3D graphics in Mario Kart 64 was a defining moment for the series, showcasing the Nintendo 64's capabilities in rendering vibrant and immersive worlds. The game's graphical leaps allowed for a significant enhancement in the environmental complexity and aesthetic detail of each track. Courses like Moo Moo Farm and Toad's Turnpike were filled with lively, dynamic elements, from roaming moles that could disrupt the race's path to oncoming traffic that required quick reflexes to avoid. This added a layer of realism and interactivity that greatly enriched the gaming experience. Graphically, the game managed to strike a balance between playful cartoonish style and the improved textures that the new hardware could support. The characters were animated with a level of expressiveness that was engaging and delightful, capturing the distinct personalities of the Mario universe. The environments were colorful and varied, each with a distinct theme and atmosphere that made every race feel fresh and exciting. The sound design in Mario Kart 64 was equally pivotal in bringing the game to life. The soundtrack featured catchy, upbeat tunes that matched the fast-paced action of the races, while sound effects like the revving of engines, the squeal of tires, and the satisfying thud of a successful item hit were crucial for an immersive auditory experience. These sounds not only enhanced the gameplay but also heightened the emotional impact of racing, from the tension of dodging a shell to the thrill of crossing the finish line first. The audiovisual experience of Mario Kart 64 was a testament to how integral graphics and sound are in crafting a compelling and memorable gaming environment. The true genius of Mario Kart 64 lies in its multiplayer experience, a feature that fundamentally shaped its identity as a quintessential party game. By expanding support to 4 players simultaneously, the game transformed every race into a social event, filled with camaraderie, competition, and chaos. This multiplayer capability was not just a technical achievement, it was a design philosophy that emphasized shared fun and interaction, making it an irresistible draw at social gatherings. The 4-player split-screen mode was a game changer in the truest sense. It allowed friends and family to compete side by side, each in control of a part of the same screen, yet fully immersed in the common world of the race. This setup led to fierce competition and hilarious upsets, making every race unpredictable and exciting. The game fostered a playful competitive spirit that was as much about the social interaction off-screen as it was about the competition on-screen. The joy of racing against friends, the shared laughter following a well-placed item hit, and the collective suspense in the final lap created unforgettable gaming moments that often lasted well beyond the actual play session. Furthermore, the design of the tracks and the balancing of the items were meticulously crafted to enhance the multiplayer experience. Tracks featured wide lanes and multiple pathways that supported competitive racing and strategic gameplay. The items were designed to be powerful enough to allow comebacks, ensuring that all players, regardless of their position in the race, felt like they had a chance to win. This balance maintained the game's pace and excitement, keeping every player engaged throughout the race. Mario Kart 64's multiplayer mode also capitalized on the universal appeal of the Mario franchise. By featuring beloved characters from the Mario universe, the game attracted a wide range of players, from casual fans to hardcore gamers, all eager to take control of their favorite characters in a race. This universal appeal helped to cement Mario Kart 64 as not just a game but a staple of entertainment, making it a perennial favorite in the category of party games. The multiplayer experience of Mario Kart 64 thus stands as a landmark in gaming history, showcasing the potential of video games to bring people together in a joyful and engaging way. Mario Kart 64 solidified its place not just in gaming history but in popular culture. Its approach to multiplayer racing has influenced not only subsequent Mario Kart games but also other multiplayer-focused titles looking to capture the same blend of easy accessibility and deep, engaging gameplay. It remains a beloved staple at gatherings, proving that its formula of fun, competitive racing, and whimsical chaos is timeless. In summary, Mario Kart 64 is more than just a successful sequel. It's a cornerstone of social gaming that turned the racing genre into a requisite feature of any game night. With its innovative approach to multiplayer, vibrant course design, and balanced gameplay mechanics, Mario Kart 64 continues to be a defining example of how games can bring people together in the spirit of fun and competition.